What if you could increase your LSAT score by 10 points in just 30 days? That kind of improvement can make the difference between getting into a good law school and getting into a top law school, or even getting a full ride scholarship. If you're studying for the April LSAT, this is your ultimate guide. I'm going to walk you through the exact strategies that have helped students achieve massive score jumps in just 1 month. This is not about studying longer or harder. It's about focusing on the right things and building momentum every single day. Today, you'll leave with a clear roadmap to crush your prep in the next 30 days. Now, first, for those who don't know me, my name is Steve Schwartz. I've been teaching the LSAT since 2005, and I personally increased my own LSAT score from a 152 to a 175. Now, before we dive into the strategies, let's talk about why most people plateau on the LSAT. The truth is, they're studying inefficiently. They're either spending too much time on the wrong question types, they're overloading their schedule with practice tests without properly reviewing them, or they're ignoring foundational skills that are critical for higher scores. And so, if you've been feeling stuck, it's not because you're not smart enough or you're not working hard enough. It's because you need to realign your approach to focus on high impact areas. Let's fix that. Today, we're going to focus on 5 core areas to orient your studying over the next month. Each one is designed to work synergistically, so you're not just improving incrementally, you're instead creating exponential growth. This is your 30-day framework to skyrocket your LSAT score. First, you're going to dominate the basics in week 1, because if your foundation isn't rock solid, the LSAT's going to expose every crack. That's why the first week of this plan is all about mastering the fundamentals. In logical reasoning, focus on necessary assumption, inference, and flaw questions. These make up the backbone of the section. You can also use drills to build up your confidence and your consistency. In reading comp, practice summarizing passages in your own words, paragraph by paragraph. Highlight the author's tone, the main idea, and any contrasting viewpoints. Now in week 2, the goal is going to be to sharpen your accuracy, building up your precision with question type drills. You're drilling smarter, not harder. You group your practice by question type and focus on the high yield areas like necessary assumption, inference, and flaw in logical reasoning. Or in reading comp, you focus on questions targeting the main idea, the structure, saving the details for later, because you can always go back and find them when you need to. Each day, we're setting for you a specific target. For example, to complete 10 strengthening questions in 15 minutes with 80% accuracy. You track your results and you adjust them as needed. Now, once you've built up your accuracy, it's time to introduce timing. In week 3, you're starting full timed sections. This is not just about speed, it's about learning where to focus your energy. For logical reasoning, you want to aim to complete the first 10 questions quickly but carefully in roughly 10 to 12 minutes, saving more time for the tougher questions in the back half. In reading comp, you focus on completing passages efficiently by skimming unnecessary details and instead locking onto the main ideas. Now here's a pro tip for you. Use what I call the front-loading approach. You secure your easy points early in the section and then circle back to the harder questions when you've already got the confidence and security of having completed the section with your time back. Now, most students don't review effectively, which is why they repeat the same mistakes. To change that, after every practice session, categorize your errors into 3 major buckets. Did you misread the question? Did you misunderstand the argument? Or did you fall for trap answers? Then write down or talk through with your coach a takeaway for every single mistake that you make. For example, it might be, when I see the word only, I need to double check for conditional logic. Now you want to spend twice as much time reviewing mistakes as you did taking the test or the individual section. Now, speaking of tests, the final week is all about building endurance and confidence, simulating test day conditions. Ideally, you're doing at least 2 to 3 full-length practice tests under realistic conditions, taking breaks exactly as you would on test day itself. Between tests, you're focusing on deep review. If a particular question type or passage format continues to trip you up, you want to isolate it for targeted practice. Now, before we dive into the final stretch, let me ask you this. How much faster would you improve if you had a clear, personalized, day-by-day study plan tailored to your particular strengths and weaknesses? That is exactly what we offer at LSAT Unplugged. Whether you need help refining your timing, mastering tough question types, or you just want someone to guide you step by step, we're here to help you hit your target score along with private, personalized, one-on-one coaching. If you are serious about seeing results in the next 30 days, you can check out the links below to find out more and to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out to make your dream LSAT score a reality. Now, as you head into the final days before the test, it's critical to focus on two things. First, staying mentally sharp. Secondly, executing with confidence. Now, with regard to staying mentally sharp, your mindset on test day can make or break your performance. To stay calm and focused, you want to visualize success, spending maybe 5 minutes each day, imagining yourself answering questions confidently and finishing strong. On test day itself, you want to do a couple of short warm-up questions to get your brain into gear, and ideally you're taking the day before the test completely off because your brain needs time to recover and rest. Now, regarding confidence, when test day arrives, remember, you've put in the work, you've got to trust in your preparation, you stick to your pacing strategy, you don't want to let one tough question totally derail you, and you want to treat the test like just another practice run. Because the key to a 10-point improvement is not just about studying harder, it's about walking in with a clear strategy and the confidence that you are ready to execute. So there you have it, the exact framework to boost your LSAT score by 10 points in 30 days. To recap, first, you're going to dominate the basics in week 1. Then you're going to build precision with targeted drills. You're going to master pacing through timed sections. You're going to review in depth like a scientist. You're going to simulate test day conditions. You're going to stay mentally sharp. And you're going to execute with confidence. If you follow this plan consistently, you'll not only improve your score, but you'll also feel in control of the test, ready to tackle anything it throws at you. And if you'd like my help on your journey to improving 10 points, ideally scoring 170 plus on test day itself, you could check out the links below to book a call with me and my team. We'd be glad to help you out. And in the meantime, I'll wish you all the best and take care.